Whoa! Now there's a classic. What a great tune that is. Man, I forgot how awesome that song was. I probably haven't listened to that in 25 years, maybe even more. I definitely haven't played it on a guitar in at least 25 years. You guys want to do yourself a favor, whether you like the Kinks or not, check that tune out. I Need You, okay? It's such a fun song to jam with, you know what I mean? It's got that, right? And then when it goes into the other parts, see, I've been on this Eddie Van Halen thing for about a week, watching a lot of Ed stuff. And I was a huge Eddie Van Halen fan and when my younger years, I still am totally, but I could always hear like inflections of the Kinks in his playing. Of course, they covered a Kinks song, but anyway, when it gets to these parts, now they don't do that on the Kinks record. It's just. Okay, so I think this is tuned down a little bit too. So you got to tune your guitar to the record. Obviously, my guitar has fallen out of tune a little bit here, but in any case, guys, check this one out. This was a B-side on a Kinks record. I mean, in my opinion, this should have been an A-side. That should have been a hit. That's just some real rock. Maybe it was too hardcore for him back then or something, but man, I was actually doing that kind of Eddie stuff to it, which you may have heard, but it just felt like I needed to do it because it's such a rockin' tune, you know what I mean? Man, what if Eddie Van Halen would have been in the Kinks? That would have been crazy stuff, but just a cool tune, like I said, and I'm really not doing anything too major today, just kind of jamming along with some old stuff that I haven't played in years, and that one just happened to pop into my mind. I was trying to think of, I heard a Kinks tune the other day or something, and I was just trying to remember what their, some of their catalog and stuff, and all of a sudden I was like, boom, I Need You. I was like, oh man, I gotta hear that track right now. I immediately dialed it up on YouTube and boom, I was like, oh man, why haven't I been playing this in bands? And just a cool rockin' tune all the way around. So anyways, I hope that kind of sounded okay. I'm in the control room here. The speakers are over here, and I'm sitting here. I got a little it's just a little guy here, my little Sidekick 15 with reverb. It's been modified like pretty much all my gear, but it's got a nice electro voice Wolverine speaker in it, vintage. It's heavy. That amp almost weighs as much as a 112 combo. I'm not kidding you, but it's got its own thing. I got the back cover off it too. And, that makes the sound change quite a bit. I'm actually going to rig up a thing so I can crack the, like a hinge on the bottom of the back cover on that little amp, just so I can kind of open the back up a little bit if I want, or I can close it, you know what I mean? Maybe hook a couple little chains on it, boom, get it where I want it first, and then bang, then you got it. That does make a difference if you have your amp closed up in the back, if it's open or whatever. I'm sure you guys already know this, but I'd like to have an adjustable version, you know what I mean? So anyway, that might happen pretty soon on the old Sidekick here. Cool little amps. I mean, it's not a Dumble or anything, but they're not bad. Well, anyways, if you guys want to have some fun, tune your guitars to that track. Go dial it up on YouTube and jam with it. It's pretty easy. I mean, it's just, it's, oh, okay. That's harder than you think, though. You got to have the right touch on your left hand. If you grip too tight, it's going to be brutal, so you got to keep it just enough so the strings don't buzz out, just push down lightly. Try to keep that slippery feeling, and then it goes to A, C, and then G again, but we're going to play it up here. Whoop. It's harder than you think. Sorry about that. It's definitely hard to play slow. You get to a certain speed and you can... You know what I mean? Then it just goes to A sharp, F, and then back to the A sharp, F again, and then, or at least that's what it does on the outro of it. But it's kind of neat how they hold on the one, and they hold it a little longer the second time around, okay, before it goes to. And it's just it reminds me of the old, you'd hear old blues music like that, that you're waiting for it to go to the 4 chord from the 1, and they hold it another measure and then go to the 4 chord. It's a pretty cool effect, really, if done right. And that was done right. Let's just say it. It sounds so, like, fresh, that tune. It sounds like punk. They probably were the, in my opinion, you can't call them a punk band, but I think a lot of punk music stemmed from the Kinks. I really do. That stuff was really, it was, badass. Let's just say it. So anyway, I thought I'd share that with you. Maybe that's a tune you guys haven't thought about or heard for years. Check it out. It's a really cool tune and really fun to play with. I know it's just power chords, but just try it. You'll see. It's going to test your chops. How good are your chops? How good your left hand and the right's not too tough, but how good can you slide your chords around and keep it, punctual in time and just sounding correct. Now, I missed a few things in that song, I'm sure, but you guys get the idea. And I had fun playing it. That's all that counts. I don't care how many mistakes I make. As long as I'm having fun doing it, that's a win for Jake. Well, all right, guys. I'll let you guys get to it. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Welcome to all the new subscribers. And to the guys that I got a few kind of stupid comments on my last video. It's the usual, stop the talk and play the guitar and whatever. It doesn't bother me, but I immediately do this. When I get a bad comment, I click on the guy's profile. I could almost guarantee you that they have not posted one video on YouTube because they're cowards and probably waiting for their ramen noodles to get done in their mother's basement or something. I don't know. I shouldn't even say that. It's kind of mean too. I'm not a mean guy. And, hey, I'm doing this for free, okay? You don't like it? Click off the channel. Pretty simple. If you don't like it, why do you take the time out of your life, okay, to type this comment in. I'm sorry that you wasted your time on that video. And now I'm wasting my time reading this comment. It's not a win-win for anybody. If you don't like it, just click to the next guy. Go watch some other kind of videos, whatever it is you're into. But, I've got over 1,200 people on this channel that dig this stuff. If you don't, then move on, pal, okay? It's that simple. I'm not going to leave a dumb comment because now I'm taking more of my time up to, like, start some heated thing with this guy or whatever. Whatever. Read between the lines, buddy. It's that simple. If you don't like it, hit your little click button and go sub to some other dude's channel or whatever. I don't really care, like I said. And again, see, now I've wasted, I don't know, I didn't time it, probably a minute and a half, 2 minutes talking about this, which I could have been playing this song again, or playing another cool tune, or shooting a video for you guys. So, it is what it is. And like I said, every time I get some loser that stops by, I always check his profile. It's the first thing I do. I don't even write anything back, and usually I won't on the the bad comments, and I don't get that many. That's the thing. And I know a lot of professional guys deal with this constantly, hundreds of them a day. And, you just got to let that go over you because, I guarantee 100% of the time it's some guy that probably can't play, first of all, and he's just, mad or jealous, having a bad day, or he don't like the way I look. It could be anything, so I don't really read into it too deep. And I just don't like the negativity in my comment section or in my channel, period. This is an escape for me to get away from my life sometimes, and I really enjoy doing this. I honestly do. It gives me a little bit of hope in life, when there isn't any, and enjoyment as well. So, again, and I hope you guys, I'm sure you folks don't leave bad comments on people's channels. Don't do it. This isn't easy what people do. I mean, what I do is easy because it's just, I hit record, you see me walk around the camera and sit down. I don't rehearse this stuff. It's whatever it takes me to shoot this video that's the amount of time I have in pretty much all my videos. Now, sometimes I will make a few mistakes and I'll, have to start over, but, it is work. And I know a lot of these guys on YouTube, especially when you see a video and it's really done professionally, multiple camera angles and the sounds like mint coming through a board, and I have nothing against that at all. I love it personally. I think it's great, and there's some really talented people out there that know how to, they're like TV shows, okay? And mine is not, obviously, but I know that these guys put a ton of work into that. And, that's just not right. Whether you like it or not, just let it go. Really, that can hurt people's feelings, especially when they're putting a ton of work into it, That's really my point. Okay, so now I've wasted half of this video ranting about some loser that made a bad comment in my video. I'm going to leave the comment up. Sometimes I'll delete them if it's really ignorant, but, sometimes I'll leave them just for the audience. Like I said, I don't like to see the negativity on the channel and in my comments section, but if you guys want to plumb this dude up, feel free. I'm good with that. I might even enjoy reading some of your comments, but, I'm not a pro. I'm just average Jake, not Joe, but average. I'm an average dude that owns a bunch of gear, and I've been playing guitar my entire life, and, these little twerps ain't gonna stop me. I'm just gonna say that, you know what I mean? Good riddance, buddy. Have fun. All right, guys, I'm sorry. See, this is what I'm talking about. I didn't even want to mention this, and as soon as I did, boom. There's more. I had more content about that than I did this awesome Kinks tune. So I need you. Check that tune out. And to the guy leaving the bad comments, I don't need you. Go listen to that song, buddy. All right, folks, we'll see you soon. Be good. Okie doke.